Well, greetings from Trippin, Engles. We are in Jefferson County, West Virginia. And this is our third trip through here in a search for finding Melchior Engles' grave. One of the ancestors that came over in about 1740, went through Philadelphia, Lancaster, which we already shared with you, and then moved to Virginia, which later became West Virginia. It's been an interesting investigation here. Unfortunately, Christine has been the lead detective on doing this research. Sorry about the wiggle there. And it was interesting because we had some coordinates, GPS coordinates, that led us close to the grave site, but we knocked on a few doors and nobody knew what we were talking about. So we went back to the RV, and Christine found a historic document, actually for the County Historical Association, making one of the houses there a preserved site.
It's on the National Register, I think.
Yeah, National Register or State Register or something like that. Anyway, a farmhouse that once belonged to General Dark from the Revolutionary War era. And it noted there that General Dark married, one of his kids married an Engel, right?
No, his sister married.
His sister.
Mary Engel.
Married a Mary Engel. And her grandfather, probably, anyway, was Melchior. But at the site of the farm, is both his grave along with Melchior Engles' grave. So we tried to call him last night and didn't get an answer, so we're going to see if we can visit the grave site. We don't want to impose on him. It's a former West Virginia state senator, and that lives there now, so we'll see if we can get in there. If not, well, we'll do some video on the property. Part of the property is actually now a high school and a middle school, and so we can at least stand on the school side and do a little video and stand on the actual property that we've actually driven by several times in the past 2 days that we've been out there. This is the third day that we've been exploring the area. So this is one of the great things about RVing, is that you can stay in one place long enough to do some investigation and detective work, and besides enjoy the beautiful weather in Virginia and West Virginia. And we went to Harper's Ferry, which is maybe 7 to 10 miles away from the property that Melchior Engel had. So kind of get a perspective on where our ancestors lived. I didn't realize before that the property was so close to Washington, D.C. and Harper's Ferry. So happy trails. We will we'll take some pictures there of the property that my fifth great grandfather owned, and it was kept in the family for quite some time, for a number of generations until 1932. Until 1932. From 1740 until 1932, it stayed in the family.
And they were all Engles.
All of them. We have finally arrived at Melchior Engles' gravesite. Well, tripping with the Engles. We made it.
We did. We're so excited. We found the first settler of the Engel family here in Shenandoah Junction, West Virginia. And the family that actually owns this property is very, very kind to actually have let us come onto the property and take a look at it. It seems that the Daughters of the American Revolution were the ones that spearheaded the cleaning up of this gravesite. So
they had a ceremony this last spring.
Right.
And then the year before, they had a major cleanup work of the area here. So it's nice that people are taking care of this site here that has both General Dark and Melchior Engles grave sites on it. So
yeah.
Both are General Dark, of course, a patriot of the American Revolution, and several Melchior Engles children, a couple of them fought in the Revolution as well. So it's a beautiful windy day here. Hopefully that doesn't hide our voices there, but it's, your detective work has paid off, and we've made it.
Yay!
The last day here in West Virginia, and so we're enjoying our stay, and happy trails.
Yeah. See you later. Bye.